Onboarding clients usually takes anything between 30 minutes to 40 minutes, trying to figure out the right documents that they need depending on what they're paid for, especially if you offer a vast of services. Maybe you are a coach and you offer like 1 hour consultation, 20 minutes this starter pack. So whenever clients pay for any of these, it takes you at least 20 minutes to figure out which one, where is the documents for this one, where is the document for that one. So that way you'll be able to, it will take a lot of time to finally figure that out, and then actually now come and compose the email that you want to send it to them, which is a lot of work. So I'm going to show you a simple way that you can create a simple client onboarding system that will take care of onboarding your clients depending on the service that they paid for, so that you don't have to do it manually. And this is a very simple system, something you can just set up this evening while you're drinking your coffee and chilling with your kids. So let's get right in. So for this you will need Make, and make.com is free to sign up on, so just sign up on make.com for free. So just click on create scenario to create a new scenario. So this will work perfectly if you accept transfer payments. So if someone has to make like a bank deposit and you have to confirm that, and then you add the person to your list, so this would work perfectly. So let's say that your list is a Google sheet where all of your customers go in depending on what they paid for. So your first module is going to be a Google sheet, and your trigger is going to be watch new roles. That's going to be your trigger. So every time you add a new role, it starts running. So go ahead and create your connection. I already created mine. So to create a connection, just do add. It will redirect you to your Google. So sign in here with Google, it will direct you to your Google, and then you just accept that. I don't have to do it again since I already done mine. So you come down here, you're going to search for the spreadsheet ID, the spreadsheet that is going to contain, those details. So for mine, I think I have something similar that could work here. Let's find out. Hold on a minute, I need to find out what are the contents of that, because I need something that, no, that is not what I need. So let's get a better spreadsheet. I need something that has my services, and so here is the form that will give me what I'm looking for. So you can set your limit to 1, whatever, and then set this to all. And your next module would be, if you run this one, only this module, contains errors. What are the errors? Let's see, what are the errors though? Yeah, so that runs perfectly. So what you want to do is have like a router for different services that, like I said, if you offer different services, so have like a router here. So we have a router. So this first one, what do we want to do? We want like a place where we host all of our documents for each service. So you know that when you are onboarding a client, depending on what they paid for, it's not going to be the same documents and requirements for them. So like in my case, I offer like 1 hour consultation. The documents and everything I'm going to give to the clients that paid for a 1 hour consultation is not going to be the same as the person that paid for like a 3-month project or something. So that is what we want to establish here. So what I want to do is have like where I host my documents. So for this case, I can just use Dropbox. So I'm going to download a file, and then I am going to, the next thing is that I'm going to send an email to the person, email the file to the client. So let's go back to this first one, and here you want to select a file. So this one could be okay, let's use this, although that's not even the file, that's a demo file. So the next thing you want to do is create your, if you don't know how to create your Google connection, I have a video about that, so just go and check it out. and add your recipient here, which is going to be this person here. There's going to be an email here, and the subject is thank you for paying for whatever. Thank you for choosing us, or paying for, I don't know, whatever works for you. Basically, thank you for paying for. So this person paid for this, so you want to say thank you. Hi, you want to add maybe like a first name. You can break this down into first name, second name. So in this case, you just do I, the first name. I have a name, so it's just going to be like hi Joe Comfort, but in this case you can do I, first name, second name, right? So thank you for paying for the whatever they paid for. I have attached the documents that you need. Please go through the document and we will fix a meeting soon. Please go through them and we will fix a meeting. However the process goes for your company, right? We will fix a meeting soon. We'll fix a meeting maybe tomorrow. We'll fix a meeting tomorrow at your earliest convenience. Let's use that word, because what if the person is not free tomorrow? At your earliest convenience. I think that's not how convenient is spelled, but it didn't. Is it not supposed to tell me that whatever I spelled is not correct? Whoa. Thank you. Don't be like me, spell that correctly when it gets to your turn. Thank you. Yours sincerely. Where am I? God, I need to go back to school at this point. Why should I say thank you and yours since? No, I need one of them. Thank you. Thank you. Yours, Joe. So of course you have to make this better for your client, because you have to look good. Yep. So you add an attachment and it automatically picks up the file that you have downloaded from Dropbox. So you do save. The next thing you want to do after sending an email is to probably update in your CRM that they are now customers, so that way you would have a better view of the people that have paid in your CRM, if you have one, which you should have. So for this case, the CRM is going to be HubSpot. So you're going to update contact. So we are going to assume that but okay, let's do the create or update a contact, just in case the person has not gotten into your CRM yet for some reason, where it was like a friend or something. Let's just stick with the create or updates. So yeah, create or update a client, and then you want the field so that you can update them manually. So the email is this, and then the next thing that we need is the name. So the name is this, and then next thing we need is the journey. So the journey here, they are like, not journey, we are looking for the lead status, which is going to be, that's not the list, we're looking for life cycle stage. Yeah, so this is a customer now, so this person has updated to a customer. And what else do we need? think that's basically it. That's basically it for most of it. So we can have this here. I'm trying to find the perfect place to fit that in so that it could be visible to you and your team. So I think that message is the best that we'll get. Everything else does not give me what I'm looking for. So the message it is so. So here could be the service that they paid for, and then you serve that, so you serve everything. What must be present though? So this you would now set you will now set a filter. So this filter is what's going to change everything. So in my sheet I have 1 hour consultation. Let me show you the sheet. So here is what my sheet looks like. So for the service paid for here, I have 1 hour consultation, I have 3 months package, and I have deluxe. So back in my automation, this is going to be 1 hour consultation. So the condition is going to be if the service paid for is equal to 1 hour consultation. You need to spell this exactly the way it is, else it will not work. So is that how it's spelled? Keep spelling nonsense. This is not even spelled properly, but I guess that's equal to or content. Let's use the content just so we can be safe, although that wasn't even spelled properly. I don't know how I feel sometimes when I'm doing some of these things. It shocks me. So we come back here and we use the correct thing. So 1 hour consultation. So if it contains 1 hour consultation, that's where it goes to this route. So we want to set up the second route as well. So what is the second thing here? 3 months package. So you do 3 months package and content, or is equal to, this is not supposed to be, this is supposed to be this, equal to 3 months package, or content 3 months package. So you want to do your Dropbox and then download the file. So you select the file here and you also pick. So let's do this, and then you email it to them as well. We can just duplicate this though, or clone it. So if you clone it, it comes here. You clone it, it comes here. Save as that. So it's still going to be the service paid for, right? And then that. So you add the third one, which is the deluxe here. So you come back here. We are going to clone this as well. I need to use this, so we clone this as well. We clone this as well, and let's just auto align everything. Yeah. So for the Dropbox here, you would pick out of this. So let me just pick this. and then in your email it's still going to be the same thing. Of course you can change this to whatever works for you. Of course you can always change it to whatever works for you. So yeah, and then this as well, whatever rocks your boat. So we have this and set this. Oh, so you save this, and if you run this once, it should run perfectly. So run this once. See, that sends the message and it has updated the, so I think I set the limit to 2, that's why it ran twice. So as you can see here, this was successful and the email was sent. Which email is this? Joe Comfort. So let's check it out here and see what we got. See, so I have it here. Thank you for paying for a second. It's been whatever. So it sends this to me, but I think there's an error with the setup because it's not supposed to send me these. So I want to know what happens here, because I'm wondering why I got the same. Oh, I did not set up the last one, that's why I got it twice. So let's set up the last, which is supposed to be the Deluxe. So what's the condition? Service paid for contains Deluxe. So we save and we save this. If we run this one, it will only go through one time. Yeah, so yeah, that's the problem. Okay, so 2. Oh, there is no email there. So that's why it didn't counter a problem. So let's add this there. Nope. So if we run this again, yeah, it has successfully gone through. and there are no more issues or no more bugs now. So this is very perfect for your customer onboarding system. I really hope you set this up today and this evening while you're just chilling, and I'll see you in my next one.